Digital assets present juicy opportunities for all categories of investors, individual investors, portfolio managers, exchange-traded funds, giant retail corporations, sovereign funds, and others. What's more important than seeing the opportunities that can be unlocked in these assets is getting in just before wider adoption. As such, investors are always looking for the next big thing in the space. Real Vision CEO Raoul Pal has some great suggestions for individual investors who are looking for the next big digital asset, and what he has to say will shock you. Welcome to Savvy Finance. In this video, we examine Raoul Pal's tweets on Bitcoin, Ethereum, DeFi, NFT, and Web3. The former fund hedge manager categorizes the top digital assets using their interest rate over time and makes suggestions based on his findings. If you are interested in any of these assets, do your portfolio a big favor by watching the video to the end. Also, ensure you drop a thumbs up for the algorithm. Thanks and enjoy the video. Raoul Pal is the CEO and co-founder of Real Vision, a financial media platform that aims to democratize financial research. He is also the founder of Global Macro Investor and former Goldman Sachs executive. Raoul Pal has held several prominent roles as an investment strategist, an economist, and a former fund hedge manager. With his experience over the years, he has been giving some valuable suggestions for investors looking to make the best of their investments. In a recent string of tweets, Raoul Pal compares the interest rate of Bitcoin, Ethereum, DeFi, non-fungible tokens, and Web3 over time. He analyzes the performance of the assets over time, using their interest and their potential growth rate from here. As expected, Raoul Pal begins his analysis with Bitcoin, then moves to Ethereum, DeFi, NFT, and Web3. He adds a chart of the asset's interest rate over time with each tweet. Here's a quick look at Raoul Pal's tweets. Just taking the pulse of adoption of digital assets. Google search is always interesting. Here is Bitcoin treading water. Here is Ethereum decently strong. DeFi has remained steady but isn't growing in adoption by this metric. NFT are the new breakaway for network adoption, but split into thousands of projects, making it hard to know where to invest. And Web3 has suddenly become the all-encompassing term for the digital asset space and its applications layer. This trend has just started. The Bitcoin chart shows the asset made a giant interest leap in 2018, followed by small spikes in interest until late last year. However, the asset has since returned to having small spikes in interest, which explains Raoul Pal's statement that it is treading water. For Ethereum, on which Raoul Pal is extremely bullish, the bigger interest spike came last year. As Raoul adds, it has been decently strong since then. Next is DeFi, which also had a big rally in August 2021 according to Raoul's chart. The real stars, according to this metric, seem to be non-fungible tokens and Web3. Their interest over time shows big spikes that have not reduced as much as what is applicable in the previous charts. This is exactly what Raoul Pal points out in his next tweets. The former Goldman Sachs executive's next tweet reads, "The true consumer applications layer, Web3 and NFT, are getting the most new interest and is what is really going to scale to the billions but split over millions of projects and areas: music, art, community, real estate, luxury goods, metaverse, etc." While he believes they will scale to billions of dollars in the coming years, Raoul Pal explains that both aspects of blockchain technology are diverse, with millions of projects. A large percentage of these projects do not hold much promise, so investors must do adequate research if they really want to identify the next big thing. On Ethereum and Bitcoin, Raoul Pal writes, "Ethereum seems to be capturing the layer 1 element of the application's layer, sort of like the social token of the application's ecosystem. Bitcoin as the base layer is less likely to see the rise in interest in this point in its adoption curve, more steady increases in adoption over time." Raoul Pal credits Ethereum for capturing the DeFi apps, NFT, and other use cases. For Bitcoin, he predicts a steady rise in adoption but seems to believe the asset is past the days of huge interest spikes. He also makes some great predictions for DeFi. DeFi, considering the total available market of its application, is likely to see much more interest over time. We have only seen the first mini wave. Wait until traditional finance goes on blockchain for real magic applications. For those waiting for more investment opportunities in the crypto ecosystem, Raoul Pal believes social tokens may provide such opportunities. His final tweets read, "Social tokens, when they become mainstream, will likely be in the top 2 or 3. For those of you who care about macro too, I think we are getting really close to a buy bonds, buy tech, buy crypto setup. More to come. Watching closely." There is adequate evidence to support the facts that all aspects of blockchain technology hold as many dub projects as promising ones. As more quality investors, researchers, and institutions come onto the scene, the competition will increase and the birth of many interesting and promising projects will follow. Thanks for watching the video. What do you think of Raoul Pal's analysis of these digital assets? Is his metric a good one, or do you think it works better for some asset classes than others? Ensure you leave your thoughts and observations in the comment section below and hit the like button. Thanks for watching.